Okay, cool, and it looks like something wants to possess him as well. That's annoying. Most suitable vessel.
Clive.
I literally got the soul sucked out of my body, apparently.
Well, enjoy your nap.
You're wounded.
This keeps happening to you.
It's only a scratch. All right, the hole.
We'll find you a healer.
Here. No, you won't.
Time to use some potions, Clive. Come on, we've been hoarding them for this moment.
I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you have him. Think again.
What is that?
Sid.
One left. That'll do me.
What do you mean one left? Oh, the cigars.
Try not to talk.
Tell me Sid dies here.
Clive. For so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well, a man reclaiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So, I made a choice.
Oh. This is how we get it.
Don't do this.
The rest is in your hands. The crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free.
Stop. Please.
I can think of none better than you.
I mean, he raised a lot of death flags, but I'm surprised they killed him at this point. And this thing is still here.
In ashen grip, let ember glow, to kindle flames anew.
And now we're extra dead, I guess. Or we might have been revived. Who knows? So that is just Joshua, right? Or at least a dominant of fire, a phoenix. I don't know how this works. Probably some
I'm sorry, Clive. Had I arrived but a moment sooner.
probably some time travel nonsense.
Do you remember me, boy?
He sure is just Joshua.
I saw
Ow.
you protect them. That was very brave. I know you're there, Ultima.
You have learned our name. What else have you learned, Phoenix?
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this. If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Very well.
Breath of mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
A disturbance.
We'll leave. My brother alone.
Cast flare.
This is getting us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix. We have come to claim our vessel.
And I said no.
These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
Am I hearing a bit of a leitmotif of Shadowbringers right now?
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am? Just try and get to my brother now. Fiend.
The crystal just dissipates. I'm not sure how Joshua... Sorry, I'm not sure how Clive and Jill got away. Did Torgal just drag them out? Did Joshua transport them? That wasn't clear to me. Also, Joshua maybe absorbed Ultima? Is that why he said get him now from here? Force him to possess him to limit him, maybe? I don't know. Hard to say with just that cutscene. We're gonna need some exposition soon enough. Oh, and meanwhile, Kupka's just killing everyone here. Great. Good thing we did all side quests before this. Oh, you're... This is not gonna work out for you.
You'll do. Bastard!
Gab, we've got to go.
Not without this.
Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas? That won't be necessary.
It's like Titan lost his patience.
Fuck me! Where the hell are you, Sid? Where the hell are you?
Well, maybe he'll be back later. Who knows? Something tells me I'm not gonna be able to talk to Tomes in a little bit.
Finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar. Come, feel its softness.
Chocobo
Make a nice
steaks,
gift for your
chocobo
wife.
sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old
And it looks like we got away and woke up.
Here, take a bite.
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Calmatives, curatives, restoratives,
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
Restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices, calmatives, curatives, restoratives. Unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives,
He's like, don't waste my time.
curatives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
5 years later. I didn't know there was a second time skip. So at this point there would be 33?
You, Sid.
At least Sid. I think it was 15 when it started, then 13 years passed, making him 28, and now 33.
The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town.
So he's continued Sid's
I
work.
hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way.
Kupka's private guard.
It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another. What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them. You're as stubborn as the old Cid was. Just don't say I didn't warn you. You're Cid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
Wait, did I take his name? Wait, for everyone that doesn't know outside the organization, are we pretending that Cid is still alive? Huh. That's a thought.
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
Are we gonna get a tutorial on Cid stuff?
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw. Cid's here.
We did take his name. Alright.
Come on! Go! Summon the others! The bearers?
Safe.
The power of thunder. Five has claimed a portion of the icon Ramuh's essence. Dealing with Ramuh not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities, such as Thunderstorm, which rains 11 bolts down on nearby enemies, knocking them back. Okay, the ability details where you can always do. Ramuh's iconic feat, Blind Justice. Is that just a fucking gun? Oh no, it's his. It's his staff. Can launch a barrage of lightning at up to 9 targets determined by locking onto them. The lightning will temporarily remain affixed to a target and can be ignited by striking it. Interesting.
Cid dies here!
Okay. Ow, got hit. Let me see. What are my spells? Oh, that looks mean. Oh, there's no one left. Can I keep that? I guess not. Okay, I can't.
Outlaws in here! Bring me in, sir!
Okay, I might need some practice with that.
How many are there? Titan sends his regards.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, that's slow, and it seems to only hit one person. Ow. I didn't use it. Oh well. I may need to just look at the description.
Let him play with the kitten. They brought a pet.
Is that a curl in this setting? Sure is. They look beefier than I remember. No... No tendrils. What are they called? Those things that come out of their faces. Oh, a war panther? Never mind. I was sure it was going to be a curl. They'll probably share the same skeleton. Whoa. Oh, cool. It explodes multiple times. I like that. Savage. Oh! That was so fast. Oh no. That was good. I was gonna keep shooting him. Okay, Ramuh's powers are interesting. But I feel like I need to get more used to them. The power of the icon Ramuh made manifest. This shard of crystal tingles to the palm and can be heard to emit a soft hum when held to the ear. Oh, whiskers. That's the word for the thing that usually comes out of their faces, of a cat's face. Not a curl, though, so it doesn't have the super long tendrils.
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Is Hugo Kupka? Is that his first name, or do we have someone else we're running away from now? That's rude.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
Grumble, grumble.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.
I wonder what the new hub is. Is it still the same hideaway? Oh man, wait. For a second I thought the map had really changed, but we're just down to the south. And this whole area looks devastated. Still in the same hideaway though?
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free. Free to choose our own path. I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds. Home, sweet home.
Oh. They rebuilt the hideaway in a straight-up airship. I don't think I've seen this version of it. I saw the previous one in interviews before I actually saw it in the game, but this is new to me. Home sweet home.
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see him.
Never a dull moment.
Last I saw, he was in the mess, as always.
I guess that means gotta find Otto. Okay.
Welcome back, Sid. Finish with that log so we can call it a morning.
Right, and we'd also taken Sid's name. I wonder... I kind of want to explore the new area, but I guess this guy's right here, so he's going to force me to talk to him first.
What happened in Costness. I expect he'll be in the mess.
I guess we'll just be leaving Jill there.
Look, it's Sid.
So these must be new residents if everyone's just calling him Sid. Okay, this one knows him. Keeper of the stores. Was she here before? I don't quite remember. Do people know that we're not the real Sid? Is everyone that used to be in the old hideaway keeping it quiet?
As hither yon dance autumn winds atop the autumn pier. Of Sid's return the faithful sing across the blighted mere.
This guy was here before.
Have we any more knuckle pies?
Oh, the orchestrion thing? Did we pick up any new ones? This is just telling me that our terms is the one for this version of the hideout. The hideaway.
You look like you could do with a drink.
Perhaps I should just have Blackthorn meat.
What does this do?
How am I getting on? Ah, about as well as you'd expect of a barmaid pouring sour ale for penniless outlaws in the middle of the Deadlands. And it'd be worse than that if Molly here didn't make the best stew this side of Stonehere, even if it is mostly just yesterday's leavings. Don't tell her you heard that from me, though.
You're pretty. But what does actually buy around for the hall? That's a lot of money.
Don't be a stranger, Sid.
How much do I even have? 50k? I could maybe buy an orchestrion with that. Oh, Karen made it out.
Is it business or pleasure? Coin purse
That arm is hanging a little lamely, though. What are these? Increase limit rate generation amount by 3% when dealing damage. That's nice. Couple tassels. Increase limit break generation when taking damage. Ideally, we wouldn't be taking damage, but, you know, it happens. Automatically charges magic spells and maintains the charge until cast. Okay, so that always charges my magic until I start shooting. Wonder if that's... I don't think that will be good, actually. Maybe it could lead me to some pretty good combos, but... Your orchestra rolls are so fucking expensive. I just want to collect them. Accessories are expensive too.
Finished, are you?
I don't want to spend my money. Oh, you made it too, Goots.
Clive, you're back. You didn't happen to run out of potions while you're away, did you?
How could I when I hate using them so much?
Tinctures. Oh, perhaps you'd be interested in some new accoutrement.
You can do it.
Gear.
I guess you couldn't.
Things here ain't too bad.
I suppose. I've got a decent hammer, a decent anvil, an apprentice that knows his hammer from his cock. Oh, and the furnace is alright and all, thanks to all Sid's bellows. The gods only knows how I'd keep the coals hot enough out here on the mere without them. Not with bloody crystals, that's for sure. Old Sid's bellows. I reckon you won't find a forge like this one anywhere else in the Twins, and I count myself lucky to work it. Thanks for keeping me on. You need anything, you give us a shout.
You've forgotten already?
Yeah, it's almost like we skipped through it.
Because I haven't.
It was a right pain in the arse getting this place into shape, especially with the mess we were in. Not that it was anything new for those of us who put the old hideaway together. That don't mean I intend on doing it again. Actually, can I make anything new?
What do you want?
Flame tongue. It's worse than the curl sword. Whoops. Oh, and it's an upgrade of Stormcry. That's interesting. Oh, this is better though. Need to make... Okay.
Should last you a good while.
Nope. 11 bolt.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. That it? Fine.
So I can go around upgrading the icon weapons with icon materials to get the next icon weapon. That's cute.
I'd have taken you for a madman. But no, here it is.
The secret's in the bellows, you know.
They're Master Sid's own design. The other Master Sid.
It's interesting in settings with magic sometimes how they end up stunting technology or scientific research that could have been performed without them. Though to a point, it's like, if you got magic, why would you bother doing things the hard way? It's like funny to me whenever, you know, I'm kind of a gacha fiend sometimes, so I played like a lot of random ones. Arknights is one of the bigger ones, but there was an event where it had a crossover with freaking Rainbow Six Siege. And one of the funny things that happened was that they basically brought guns that worked on gunpowder. Or well, the whatever advanced version of gunpowder is used in the modern age for machine guns and the like. And they tried to reproduce them, but they used a different technology that's like basically weird magic rocks that explode and cause cancer, because that's the kind of setting it is. That was nice. But they couldn't quite get them to work, and it's like, there's a piece of text in some of the character materials for that thing where it's like they try to reproduce the woman. It's like, why would you even bother making this stuff? Next time we'll just use magic. Fuck it. Wall of Memories. The Oath. What's that? Oh. Created the day Clive pledged his allegiance to Cid. This crystal shard transfixed with twin daggers is a powerful reminder of a promise made, a friendship forged, and a legacy inherited. This is the only one we have. There seem to be a lot of them. I wonder if they're all story content or if you need to... I don't know how to say it. Let me just find them one at a time. Where's Tomes? Did he not make it? How are we gonna get our lore? I already went out here. No, stop, fuck. I don't suppose I can just jump over there, can I? Okay, let's follow the marker. Now, yeah, it is just funny to think that they've got the metalworking technique down, but they can't figure out how to fire the forge without magic fuel to work it.
All operations are suspended.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
I doubt Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me. Not a single one of the bearers we saved showed any interest in coming with us. No one seems keen to join hands with an outlaw. Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army.
The one he has
Should be
left.
back any day now.
Understood. If anyone needs me, I'll be in the map room.
Still
What's
can't
this?
work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yet this is where she's chosen to be. And I'm sure she has her reasons.
What are you doing here? I don't know what this new board is behind me. Aren't you? All in good time, my fellow's friend. All in good time. Oh, is this the hunt board? Sure looks like it. I don't want to... Can I unlock it right now? Can you give me hunt? Give hunt. Who are you?
I'd trust I'm not intruding.
You're also pretty.
I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
What's with that name?
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my
Sorry,
life.
trying to get comfortable.
And none was especially memorable. So, to what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Did Tomes die?
Very well then.
Is this lady the new Tomes?
State of the realm. To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
So is this a recap of what happened in the time skip?
Dominion over northeastern storm has endured. Recent days have seen the blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambraquois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline Dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world.
Certainly, there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins.
I already forgot the name of the nation they conquered. Oh no.
Was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Walud, and of course, our friends in Yaran.
The Iron Blood.
Who will be left
Or the Iron
standing,
Kingdom.
I wonder,
I don't know why I keep
when
saying
the
Iron
last
Blood.
drop of blood is spilled.
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain. Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson, complete a simple errand for me and we shall consider ourselves even.
Now pay me for telling me you stuff you already know.
Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves.
I mean the character, not myself. Oh, he does live. Good.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
Holmes, I'm back. Let me read your lore. Oh, hi, Jill.
Everyone seems so happy to see us. It's good to be home.
Unlike the outside where everyone hates us. Because we're actually terrorists that kind of destroyed a city.
I am a tinker by trade, but I've always been fascinated with the art of healing.
Well,
If only there were a salve to mend a broken engine.
Old Tome said the hideaway is built inside an airship.
Airship.
It's called the Invincible.
Oops. Mithril, a mineral most mighty. Mithril is a material of both passing hardness and luster, and it is these two qualities for which it is valued by the weapon and armor smiths of the realm. However, there is a third quality of mithril that sets it apart from steel or shell, its durance. While even the finest steel may be melted by dragon's fire, become brittle in frigid climes, or turn to rust if not regularly and rightly oiled. Mithril is, once made, eternally unchanging. In this volume, I will explain how one might go about making, shaping, and employing mithril in one's work. Pretty strong.
Oarsman Harpocrates.
You remember my name, lad?
That is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long, in fact, I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
I believe this belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
On Gods and Men. A tome containing the findings of one Anaximander of Carver, renowned theologian who spent most of his life chronicling Valistia's diverse religious history. Interesting. Wish we could read it.
Ready? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same, but alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said, I have continued my search for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head, but without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less.
Do we know its name, or did we pass out before we could learn it?
Don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we look in the wrong places. There are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nix him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
What about the ones we see?
Yet they laugh far too little for one so young. The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
I imagine Titan will be the next one we fight.
Just as
Seems likely, at least.
The time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Good day. Gav will be back soon. I should get some rest while I can.
Man, I wonder how many green little icons are gonna pop up the second our character finishes resting and the world opens up.
Not back a blink and you're already off solving
Is
everyone's
that Tarya?
problems.
Or someone
That's
else?
good, Clive. Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten.
Oh, I just realized why she took it off.
What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Tarya.
The scalpel did most of the work. Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Otter stole us. All right, I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
I actually hadn't realized until they mentioned it. I must be blind.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the tavern.
You're saying it like a letter is harder to send than a fucking magic bird that reads memories.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
Do we sleep in the same bed by any chance? Missives, huh? The reading table. Reports, letters, and other important missives addressed to Clive are delivered to the reading table in his chambers. New messages are always arriving, so make it a point to check the reading desk upon returning to the hideaway. The Republic's play. The Republican army marches on the Empire at Twinside on the men of the Rock. And the men of the Rock have been summoned to the front. Something big is brewing, I reckon. I'll see you're done to wear upon my return. What does that mean? You're done to wear. Huh. Okay, the Republican army going up against Twinside. Where is Twinside actually? Now I'm confused.
What does Gav have to say?
What is geography?
Leaving Randalar in Hugo Kuka's charge. With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
Twintail? What? I need to see a map. I need to see a map with
But look how far we've come. All that we have
with the points of interest, the big cities.
The hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
Well, they were aware of it. I don't know what happened to Joshua after that.
He was there.
They'll have the Phoenix Feather.
It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima. If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Or he might be possessed.
Do you think he will ever come back?
I know he will. And we must be ready when he does.
I really do wonder if this is some time loop shenanigan, or if Joshua just revived because he's the Phoenix. He did say some things that were like, why is he here already? The hour is close. Like earlier on, that's like, that seems kind of time travel-y. I could see like a scenario where, let's say in the first timeline Joshua survived, but then something really bad happened, and then he came back and let himself get killed in the... Oh, he's just here. Okay, let's just see what the game says.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace.
Got some new dots too.
This is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
I like that now that he's been revealed, he can afford to wear something more interesting.
Moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
It's Martha, from the inn. She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
The lady I talked to on the way up here? The one that asked me to spend 10k on meat for the whole haul? I wonder what that does.
What would make Martha leave the rest?
It seems like just throwing money away.
Something has happened to Martha. We need to speak with Otto.
Like, I don't suppose there are systems for morale or anything of the sort. Maybe it triggers some kind of event.